The Harley-Davidson Sportster South enters the road as a motorcycle that looks like it was carved out of a single block of steel and attitude. It isn't shy, it isn't subtle, and it doesn't walk into the modern world quietly. It kicks the door open with the kind of presence that forces your eyes and your expectations to realign instantly. When you see it in person, the first reaction is usually a moment of silence followed by an instinctive nod that says, "Yeah, this thing means business." And it absolutely does. This motorcycle represents a radical rebirth of the Sportster legacy, a legacy that ran unchanged for decades, a line that defined Harley's accessible, stripped-down identity. But now the Sportster S is reborn as a muscular, torque-rich, high-tech performance machine powered by the Revolution Max 1250T engine, an engine that transforms the character of this motorcycle from a classic cruiser to a modern performance beast. From the moment you walk around it, the Sportster S doesn't feel like something that was designed in a conference room. It feels like something that was sculpted by emotion, then engineered with precision. The fat front tire, the compact body, the short wheelbase, the upswept dual exhaust, everything looks tight, aggressive, and intentional. It's the kind of motorcycle that doesn't need decals or flashy graphics. The shape alone does all the talking. The stance is low, long, and muscular. The handlebars sit wide, the saddle sits deep, and the bike feels like it's pulling forward even while standing still. It channels the spirit of flat trackers, drag racers, and power cruisers all at once, but still remains unmistakably Harley-Davidson. Suspension comes from fully adjustable Showa components, $43 million forks at the front and a piggyback rear monoshock that includes preload, compression, and rebound adjustments. This allows the rider to fine-tune the setup for solo rides, two-up rides, aggressive twisty runs, or long-distance cruising. From the factory, the suspension leans toward the firm side, giving the bike a sporty, taut feel that suits its personality. On smooth roads, the firmness feels precise, controlled, and performance-oriented. On rougher patches, the ride can feel stiff, but that's part of the trade-off when riding a performance cruiser built for aggressive riding. The suspension plays an important role in the bike's stability at high speeds. Whether you're cruising at 70 miles per hour or pushing above it, the bike remains locked onto its line, never wandering or wobbling. The brakes follow the same performance formula. Up front is a massive 320mm disc paired with a radially mounted Brembo monoblock caliper. The braking bite is immediate, strong, and confidence-inspiring. One finger is often enough for normal city riding. Hard braking remains stable, with the fat front tire increasing road contact and reducing dive. At the rear, a 260mm disc with a Brembo caliper delivers smooth, controlled stopping power. The dual-channel ABS is well-tuned and never feels intrusive unless you deliberately provoke it. Technology plays a huge role in this motorcycle's new identity. The round 4-inch TFT display looks retro, but the functionality is fully modern. It gives you navigation support, phone connectivity, music, ride modes, digital readouts, trip info, and more, all through Bluetooth pairing with your smartphone. The interface is clean, crisp, and easy to read even in bright sunlight. The riding modes Road, Sport, Rain, and Custom. One of the most captivating elements of the Sportster S is its exhaust note. This motorcycle doesn't sound like an old-school Harley. It doesn't try to mimic the potato-potato rhythm of the past. Instead, it produces a deep, throaty growl at idle that rises into a sharp, aggressive tone as you rev it out. It feels modern and performance-oriented, a sound that matches the engine's character. At cruising speeds, the exhaust is present but not intrusive. Hard acceleration, however, brings out a metallic roar that adds pure excitement to the ride. The build quality is unmistakably premium. From the welded frame sections to the paint quality, from the switchgear feel to the exhaust detailing, everything looks and feels solid. The LEDs, headlight, indicators, taillight have a distinctive design language that adds to the bike's futuristic retro appeal. The fit and finish across every surface feels carefully executed. This motorcycle isn't built to replace the classic Sportster, it's built to evolve the idea of what a Sportster can be. The Sportster S is for riders who want Harley heritage with modern engineering. It's for riders who want a performance-oriented cruiser that accelerates like a sport bike, handles like a street machine, and still delivers the low-end torque that Harley riders love. It's for those who want the thrill of raw power, the security of advanced electronics, and the presence of a motorcycle that turns every head it passes. This is the motorcycle you ride when you want to stand out, when you want to feel the road in every muscle, when you want to experience modern Harley performance blended with unmistakable Harley soul. The Revolution Max 1250T is a liquid-cooled 1,252 cubic centimeters 60-degree V-twin engine that produces a level of smoothness and punch that older Harleys simply never attempted. At around 121 horsepower and nearly 127 Newton-meters of torque, this engine changes everything about how the Sportster feels. Twist the throttle even slightly and the response is instant, sharp, and eager. There's no delay, no wobble, no hesitation, just explosive forward movement delivered with a clean surge of power. This is not the lazy roll of a traditional cruiser engine. This is precise, modern torque that launches you with authority. You feel a deep growl at low RPMs, and as you roll on the throttle, the engine pulls harder and harder, delivering a wave of acceleration that feels endless. The 6-speed gearbox is slick, the clutch is light, and the entire powertrain feels futuristic, refined, and athletic. But what truly transforms the Sportster S is the way this engine is integrated into the chassis. The Revolution Max is a stressed member of the frame, meaning the engine itself forms the backbone of the motorcycle. This reduces weight, increases rigidity, and improves handling dramatically. At a little over 228 kilograms wet, it's not exactly a featherweight, but the weight is carried low and center, giving the bike an extremely planted feel. Whether you are carving fast curves or cruising straight roads, the Sportster S remains remarkably composed. It feels stable, confident, and smooth even when pushing hard. The wide front tire, a 160-section front tire that looks almost oversized, gives it a signature look, but also makes low-speed handling a little heavier. Still, once you get rolling, the bike is unexpectedly agile for its appearance. It tips into corners with a surprising willingness, and the short wheelbase gives it a flickable, responsive feel.